And welcome to today's prediction analysis. Yesterday, unfortunately, we couldn't win 3 days in a row. Yesterday would have made it 3 days in a row that we've been winning. It's understandable. We just couldn't help it. But as I told you guys, the goal is to win at least 6 out of 7 days or 7 out of 7 days. And we've started really, really well this week. And let's see how we can make that happen. Okay, for sure, we'll return to winning ways today. We are hopeful of today's matches going as planned. And another announcement is I have carefully read your comment regarding decision to do two odds on a daily basis. I've read everything. I've seen that the greater majority just want to be winning on a daily basis. And the truth is, yes, it's easier to win two odds than those other bigger odds. That's just the truth. But then it's also very possible to win 4, 5 odds. It's something that I have done. I have won those a number of times. Right? You can literally win 3 times in a week. And it's a very profitable business. It's very, very profitable. So what we'll be doing is when we win 2, 3 times in a row, if we win two odds 2, 3 times in a row, the next day we'll do the 4 odds. Right? We'll do 4 to 5 odds. Okay. Again, as I told you, it's 100% possible to even win 3, 4 odds in a row. At the end of the day, it's not really about the odds. You can win 20 odds, right? It's not because it's 20 odds, so that's why you won't be no. It's all about your ability to select matches that go well. You can also lose 2 odds, right? I mean, look at yesterday. So you can also, like the very moment you bring on a team that will spoil the bet, you are going to lose. So, but again, it's much more easier to win 2 odds, but it's not impossible to win 4 odds. That's the conclusion. So, when we are able to win 2, 3 days in a row, the next day or the following day, we'll bring on 3 or 4 odds for people who can edit and for people who can stake high with a smaller amount. Today we have a total of 2.11 odds for your benefit, and they are well analyzed matches. And I'm very, very hopeful and positive that today's game should go well. And without wasting time, let's drive into it. The very first game is a game involving Arsenal and Chelsea. It's a top team that is playing for something versus um, a team of players who don't care, really. They don't really care. After over, I think, 600 million pounds also have been spent on them. Arsenal lost their last home game to Aston Villa, which was very shocking and disappointing. It put a dent on their title chase. But besides, that has been the only loss they've had at home in a long time, right? So since the start of the year, that was literally the only time that they have lost in the Premier League. You see, the last time they lost in the Premier League again was when they played West Ham. And this loss was understandable. They had just played in the Champions League, and literally 2, 3 days later, they were playing this game. So they are not machines. Chelsea, on the other hand, again, as I said, they have nothing they're playing for. This is the most useless they've been in a long time. They have nothing they're playing for. And head to head favors Arsenal, as you can see. It favors Arsenal, especially recent head to head since, I would say, since Ateta took over. Okay. And why this game will be extremely important for Arsenal is you need to check the standings. Arsenal is still top of the table, even though they've played a game more than us and more than Man City, and they're on the brink of going trophyless for yet another season. So when you look at the table, 74 points, Liverpool 74 points, Man City 73 points. So they cannot afford to sleep. This is not a game they should even draw. Right? Not even a draw will be enough. They need maximum points, you know. And those boys who laugh when they exit a cup competition, they just find them laughing. I've never seen a more unserious set of players in my life. I talk about Manchester United my team being very unserious, but those Chelsea boys, bro, that the most that the most unserious set of players ever you ever see. It's just it's funny. So what's our prediction? We are double chancing Arsenal. They want to bounce back. If they had won maybe the other game, their last game, you would have said, okay, they wouldn't be too serious with this game. But this game, they'll be too serious. They'll be too serious. And it's not difficult to score against Chelsea. So you're double chancing Arsenal to win or draw in 90 minutes at odds of 1.15. The next fixture is from League One. It's a game involving Cheltenham and Peterborough. The home team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals at home. In fact, four out of its last five matches have produced 2.5 goals. The Peterborough team is averaging a minimum of 2 goals away from home. And this is where it's interesting. Their head to head shows that this fixture has produced 2.5 goals four out of the last five times that they've played. So this is a very fantastic candidate for the goal market. This is a team that will produce goals 100%. The away team is position four, and they're trying to stabilize or actually push into the top two. Because if they finish in the top two, they'll be able to qualify automatically to the next league. And that's why this game will be very important for them. They're literally 5 points away from the automatic qualification space, and they have one game in hand. So I see them pushing hard. I see them scoring in this round. Cheltenham is trying to survive relegation. So you have two teams at two extreme ends of the table fighting for a prize this season. So what are we predicting? This game will produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes. And the odds for this game to produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is 1.21. The next fixture is from the England League Two. It's a game involving Colchester and Doncaster. So as you can see, this Colchester team has lost twice at home, won twice, and drawn once. Not good enough. Doncaster, on the other hand, has been on a three-game winning streak. The last time they lost was in March. Sorry, I think in February. If I'm reading that well, March or February. But the point I'm trying to make is they've gone unbeaten in their last four away games. And you know how difficult that is. So win or draw away from home, 4 games on the bounce. And why is that so? We need to check their standings to understand this better. When you check their standings, you see that the Doncaster team wants to get into the top 6 promotional places, top 7. Now, they have one game in hand, and victory today because they're playing their outstanding game. So, victory today will take them into the top 7 promotional places. That's how important this game is for them. So, they need to win this outstanding fixture today. So it's not even going to be a draw will be good enough, but victory will make sure that they're able to get into the top 6 for promotional places. And with the way they've been playing, I think they pretty much deserve it. So what we are playing or we are predicting is simple. We are double chancing Doncaster to win or draw in 90 minutes. And sorry, we didn't talk about Colchester. So when you look at Colchester, this Colchester team is in the relegation places, but they are pretty fairly safe. It's not that bad yet. So it's not like that bad where they have to win to take themselves out of the relegation grounds. But a team like Doncaster, given their form, they need the game more. And we expect them to win or draw in 90 minutes. So a win or draw for Doncaster is 1.34. That's a double chance for the away team for Doncaster is 1.34. And finally, we have from the England Championship, a game involving Leicester and Southampton. Leicester has won 3 games on the bounce. They've lost twice at home. Then you check Southampton. Southampton has only won 1 game in 5 away games. Head to head shows that it's a game that Leicester usually wins, you know. But we need to check their standings to see what this game would really mean for them. So don't Leicester, sorry, this is the outstanding game, and victory today will take them 3 points ahead of Leeds, so they won't have to struggle to play those promotional games for promotion. And Leeds is just a point below them. Then you have Ipswich that is just 2 or 3 points below them. So it's very, very competitive. They need to win this game. Then you have Southampton that is 84 points, you know. So the truth of the matter is Leicester is back. They're back to playing good football. And we don't really expect Leicester to lose this game. But we are saying, assuming they lose, they will not lose by 2 goals. So we are giving Leicester a 2 goals handicap. We're giving Leicester a 2 goals handicap. Even if they lose, they're not going to lose by 2 goals. And the odd for a 2 goals handicap for Leicester is 1.10. And these are your odds, So I just want to wish you guys nothing but the very best. The 1xbet code is here as well. And see you guys tomorrow.